Hello everyone, this is Chef of Workshop. Today I'm going to show you how to make Salisbury steak and gravy. This is a pretty simple recipe to make. The key to this recipe is allowing the Salisbury steaks to marinate or to marry or simmer in the gravy for at least 25 minutes. So I'll show you everything from start to finish. So let's go ahead and start this recipe. Here I have ground sirloin, and I allow this to come to room temperature. And when cooking most meats, it is recommended that you allow it to sit at room temperature for at least 45 minutes for the best results. So here I have some breadcrumbs and dry parsley, and I'm just going to add the breadcrumbs and parsley. To this, I'm going to add, this is oregano, salt, black pepper, and paprika. Here I have some hot sauce. This is optional. If you don't like yours with a little kick, you don't have to add it. Worcestershire sauce. And I'm going to add an egg. I'm going to give this a quick mix. And you just want to mix it until everything is combined, but not too well combined, because I'm going to add flour to this, and you don't want to make the meat tough. So I'm adding flour. For this you can use, if you're on a gluten-free diet, you can use anything that's gluten-free. You can use rice flour for this. So I'm just going to mix this until everything is well combined, and until I can see no more flour in the sirloin. The idea is to get this to where it's sticky but not super sticky. You want this to be sort of dry, and you want this to hold together very well. And I'm going to shape these into I'm growing about 2 ounces, give or take, and I'm going to just pat it. Into kind of like little steaks, little round steaks. So you're going to do that with all the ground sirloin, and then we're going to move to the next step. Skillet here, I add about a tablespoon and a half of canola oil. The steak will make some grease, but I'm just adding this just to kind of help it along. So add the canola oil, and we're going to get this nice and hot. Okay, and this gave me a total of 8 patties. So you'll get anywhere between 6 to 8 patties, depending on how you patted them out. So I'm going to put 4 of my patties into the pan. The pan is warm, but not too hot, but it's enough to place them in to begin searing. Once you place it down, don't move it. And I'm going to turn the heat down a bit. I'm going to put it on medium. And I'm going to let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. You'll know when it's time to flip them, because they will automatically release from the pan, depending on if you have a decent pan or not. But these will automatically release, and it'll make it easy for you to flip them. And that's also another importance of having your ground sirloin at room temperature. So I'll be back when it's time to flip them. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes now, and I'm going to go ahead and flip them. And as you see, I don't have to scrape the spatula just to get them from release from the pan, because these release. But try to place your steak where you want them to be, because once you lay it down, you don't want to lift it up again. try not to disturb the other steaks here. Okay, so I'm going to allow this to cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. These are not going to be completely done on the inside, but that's okay because these are going to finish cooking in the gravy. So the idea here is just to sear the Salisbury steaks. So I'll be back once it's time for me to remove these from the pan. Okay, it's been about another 3 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the pan. I'm going to place this into a temporary platter, and I'm going to cook the remaining steaks the same way. So I'll be back once this is completely cooked. I'm going to go over how to make the gravy. Okay, so I removed all my steaks from the pan, and I'm going to now start making my gravy. So you add your flour to the pan, and if your pan's a little bit too dry, just add more oil, or you can add some butter to it to take the flavor to another level. So you're just going to cook the flour until it's sort of a blonde roux, or you can do it to a brown roux. So this is where I want it to be. I don't want it to be too brown, but brown enough, because it's not going to take long. So now I have about 1.5 cups of beef stock I'm going to add to this. Give this a quick whisk. Also, you know, when you pour the stock into the pan, it's going to deglaze the pan a bit. So now, additionally, we're going to add to this some more water. About another 8 ounces of water. Another cup. I'm not going to add all of it, but just enough to kind of kill the super thickness of this gravy. Let's get everything mixed in good. I'm going to go scrape the edges with a spatula just to make sure there's no bits of flour there, which helps with mixing everything. So now I'm going to add the remaining water. Give this a whisk. And you do need to taste it for salt. So I'm going to go ahead and taste it for salt. I think it's fine on salt. Now I have onions here that I'm going to add to this. And you can saute the onions if you want, but these are going to cook in the gravy because this is going to simmer in the gravy for a while. And this is an onion that I just roughly chopped. And we're going to add these steaks back into the pan. And then move them around just to kind of submerge them into the gravy. And after you place all of them into the gravy, turn the heat down to simmer and just let this cook in the gravy for about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll be back once it's done. And also, you don't have to cover this. You can if you want, but I'm going to cook mine uncovered and just let it simmer, open. And also, if you want, you know, just come back with a spoon or something and just pour some of the gravy on top of the steaks. You don't necessarily have to flip the steaks over, because sometimes they get too tender in the gravy and you don't want them to break apart. But I'm gonna go back with a spoon and constantly keep putting the gravy on top. And here is the Salisbury steak, and I've served mine with Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna dig in and give this a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste. Some of the nice gravy and the potatoes with the steak. So good. This has the right amount of spices. You get a slight kick from the hot sauce, but it's not overwhelming. I hope you guys try this recipe and enjoy it. Please do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.